shots outside. That's an imminent threat to everybody around them.
Yes.
And I think that chase becomes a little different at that point, where you have to, we have to get this person off the streets. Again, I don't know what this chase involves. It could have been a simple traffic stop, it may be a warrant or something like that where they just took off, and they may not feel like the threat is that imminent to get up close and create a chase where you've got speeds on the freeway of 115 miles an hour or something, or surface streets where they're blowing through red lights and can take out a minivan with a family in it.
Yes. And as we are continuing to watch this, it doesn't appear now that he's doing anything erratic right now.
No. And what you're seeing at the top of your screen, that's Tempe Town Lake. So now he's getting right into there's a kind of an area right there where South Scottsdale, North Tempe, and so he's continuing to move out east. Plenty of distance, it looks like, around him. I don't see any units up close. He's not driving erratically.
No.
And here, like this person right here, probably just somebody driving by on the freeway.
Yeah, you don't even know.
Normal freeway speed.
Yeah, we don't even know. And the thing with all the time here with these suspects before these police chases.
There's a DPS unit right there.
Yeah. They eventually know they're going to get busted. I mean, you figure you got the helicopters all watching you, but it just seems like they always want to extend their last really moments of freedom.
It's tough to get inside their heads, and I've said many times during the chases, we don't know how this person's day started. We don't know what crime. Okay, now this is where it starts getting hairy. So it looks like they're taking an off ramp here. This would be right near ASU if they get off. Let me see where he's getting off here. There's a big mall in the area, and let's see if he gets off the freeway. So this to me is where...
Is this by like Tempe Marketplace right now?
Yeah, okay. Well, not quite to there yet, I don't think. I think they're still a little west of there, but this may be, is that a Apache that comes through there, or rural? So if you go up to the right, to the top of the screen, that's going to be Arizona State University, and the bottom of your screen making a left is heading more towards Scottsdale. So, and the freeway is very wide there. Is that him right there? Okay.
Yes.
I believe there's a bunch of fast food restaurants and things right around here, and he's getting now up into close to ASU, which is a huge campus.
Oh yeah, really, yeah, and they definitely don't want it to go there. You don't want to.
Well, they're doing it.
Yeah.
I mean, that's where they're heading right now. So they'll cross Tempe Town Lake here, and head towards the campus of ASU. And again, a very congested area. But I have to say, after watching this, it's tough to know again what they did beforehand or what they're capable of doing. But it doesn't appear to be one of these erratic type chases where somebody's going to get hurt. At least not at this point. But you never know. Coming to a stop sign here, stop light.
Yeah, it's going to be interesting to exactly what's going to be happening here.
And I always wonder when they get in these situations. Now, see, there's a truck that's kind of, well, does he know what's there? Right there. Look, there they go. There's a car.
There we go.
They can pinned him in.
All right.
He's trying to get away now. Oh, there's another one.
Discretion is advised, everybody here, as we don't know.
Oh, dang it!
They almost had it. Almost had it there. But
see, now you've got some other issues. Now you've got somebody who knows there are unmarked vehicles behind him.
Yep. And now it looks like they're obviously the speed has increased right now.
And this is ASU's campus right here.
Yeah.
So
now he's really putting the pedal to the metal here.
Oh
now,
no! Oh no! Okay. Oh!
Wow! He almost lost it right there. You see, he's really spinning here. Wow, that was close.
Yeah. See, this is what I'm talking about. So now he's driving into oncoming traffic, and again, just.
Okay.
It looks like a tire's gone. He's throwing up. He's definitely throwing up some
Here we
smoke.
go. This is
look out!
No.
Oh no!
Okay, so we don't want to show everything right there. That was a very bad crash. We'll continue to watch.
Okay, so this information is all going to be preliminary. It all began in the West Valley on State Route 85 just before 10 a.m. One of our sergeants attempted a traffic stop on a red Jeep SUV northbound on State Route 85 at milepost 138, which is north of the prison and south of MC 85. That vehicle failed to yield to our sergeant and a pursuit was initiated. Additional troopers responded to the pursuit and they attempted to spike the SUV on State Route 85. The SUV was able to successfully go around the spike, so they were ineffective. The vehicle continued northbound to Interstate 10. where the pursuit continued eastbound on Interstate 10 towards the valley, towards the Phoenix area. We continued to follow that vehicle, and the pursuit speeds ranged, they varied from 60 to 65, things like that. As it entered the valley, got closer to 59th Avenue, we were able to get an air unit overhead to help us with the pursuit. At that time, all of our marked units backed away from the pursuit, meaning they disengaged, they deactivated their lights and their siren, and the vehicle continued eastbound on Interstate 10 with the air unit telling us where the vehicle was going. The red SUV traveled eastbound on Interstate 10 where it transitioned to the 202 Red Mountain eastbound. Again, we continued with some unmarked vehicles following at a distance with the air unit calling our pursuit for us. The vehicle came up to Scottsdale Road where it exited at Scottsdale Road and turned south. If you go south on Scottsdale Road, it turns into Rural Road in Tempe. As that vehicle approached one of the stoplights, it was held up in traffic. At that point, two of our unmarked vehicles attempted to box in the SUV to get it to stop and take the suspect into custody. The suspect veered to the right and rammed one of our patrol cars and then continued southbound at a high rate of speed, where as it approached Spence Avenue, it sideswiped a white SUV and then continued into the intersection where it struck a black SUV almost head on, causing a major collision. The red SUV that the suspect was driving continued south where it lost control and ended up further south of here, of Spence. The suspect exited his vehicle and he was taken into custody shortly after. So what we're going to do now, I'm going to identify our suspect. He is 31-year-old Mitchell Timothy Table, and that last name is spelling Taebel. He is 31. Right now we know that he has a California driver's license. He is in the booking process now, but has not yet been booked. He had minor injuries. He was transported from the scene here and treated and then released to our custody. The driver of the white SUV that he initially sideswiped was not injured, and the driver of the black SUV was injured. She was also transported, but she has non-life-threatening injuries, and she is a 47-year-old female. So we have multiple investigators on scene. As you know, this is going to be a very big investigation. It's going to take some time. We want to thank the Tempe Police Department for their help. They're providing traffic control for us here in the area. They've brought out their command van for us as well so that we can give sustenance to our investigators as they're going to be out here for a while. I don't have an ETA to open up Rural Road in the area, at least 3 to 4 more hours before we can open it all up. And I can take a...
Trooper Lee, tell us about exactly why that vehicle was being stopped. We haven't heard that yet.
So he was being stopped for a moving traffic violation. Again, through our investigation, we'll find out more of why he fled, but what we do know is our suspect does have an extensive criminal history of both violent felony convictions and misdemeanor convictions in several states. That information will come forth more in the investigation, but that's what we know right now.